of the western sky comes
Runway DFW.
Live from Dallas-Fort Worth International, this is Runway DFW in color. Now, here is your host, Walt Zwerko.
Okay. First of all, let me apologize for us being on late. You know, when things are cold and dark, everything kind of moves in slow motion, and that's how I was acting today. Now, my current problem is that my computer is apparently so cold that I can't switch between our cameras. Okay. Let's see if I can do it this way. Okay. Well, at least I've switched to the right camera now. We are here. Oh, boy. Oh, now that's not working. Okay, nothing is working. Well, we've got one camera working, so that's more than 0 cameras. We're here live at Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport on a day where we're right at the freezing mark. It's overcast. It's, I don't know. This is going to be a weird show. So anyway, thank you for tuning in, and we'll try to continue. Let's see if I can push some buttons and it'll make it work here on Runway DFW. No? Oh, okay. Well, now let's see here. Oh, that's working. There's A-List Flyer Chris, our great quad jet member and moderator. He says, Walt, you sound cold, my friend. Yeah, kind of do. Let's see if our switcher is back working here. Yes, that's working. That's working. Okay, let's see if our other camera's working. That's working. A little shaky. Okay, I think we can start watching planes here. And I'll get to your messages momentarily. Hoo-wee. All right, it's American Eagle Flight 4959. And I can't tell where this is from. All right, that was American Eagle Flight 4959 from Longview, Texas, on CRJ 701ER. On the flight line there is American Eagle Flight 3503. It's off to Bentonville, Arkansas, the home of Walmart.
Departure will be American Flight 266. 720 cross right 18 left, whiskey 0, ground 185 morning. Alright, cross the 18 left. Got 49 pitch contact, yeah, echo, out, no short from 18 left. Echo, I've reported.
Oh, also our scanner's not working. You can hear some scanning in the background. That is coming in over the PA system. I'll try to get the scanner working if I can a little bit later in the broadcast. The scanner that provides the air traffic control. It's our tripod with a mind of its own today. Wait just a minute. We have a heritage livery coming in there. That looks like Allegheny, does it? Yes. It's the American Airlines Allegheny heritage livery with the snazzy blue stripe along the window line there. This flight 586 coming in from Amarillo, and whoa, an A321. Everything's going to be a little weird today. I'm a little loopy. Well, let's see here. Uncle Car Guy lets us know that it's his birthday tomorrow and I'm hungry for an Indianapolis flight. Well, I don't know if I can promise you an Indianapolis flight, but we can play the birthday song for everybody who's got a birthday this week. So a happy birthday to you, Uncle Car Guy, up there in the Circular City. From all of us at Runway DFW. And if you've got a birthday, happy birthday to you too. All right, birthday is established. Arriving now is American Eagle Flight 3622 from Brownsville, Texas, in Embraer 175 on an icy edition of Runway DFW. We are supposed to get some what they call mixed precipitation later today, which is probably the worst kind. You know, it's snow and ice and slush and blech. Ryan Paulding says, oh, I thought the birthday song was the one that was banned. No, we haven't banned the birthday song. Birthday song is perfectly okay. The song that's banned, there's the one. So we try not to play that one. Oh my goodness, I can't turn it off now. Okay, there we go. So I'd like to say hello to Gerard, our moderator and channel member. Hello, Gerard. Glad you're here as well. Josh Aldrich, a channel member and a moderator. Roger Scott says, good morning, Walt Mods and everyone. 32 degrees in Keller. Not fit for man nor beast out there today. Well, I guess I'll have to be put in another category. Here we go with flight 1091, American Airlines from El Paso, Texas. It's a 737-800. We'll be seeing a lot of these today. Our plans are to be with you through about 10 o'clock this morning, when we will suspend operations and point you in the direction of our pals Kevin and Rudy over at Airline Videos Live. Well, not the butteriest of landings, I would say. Now I'm getting a message from the Flight Radar 24 server that says it's not responding. So, we may be flying blind here for a while. Well, it looks like it's coming in. Oh, we've got American Flight 34 coming all the way from Auckland, New Zealand. There it is. It's a Dreamliner Dash 9. A long trip for this flight, 12 hours and 44 minutes from Kiwi Land. This is a seasonal route. I'm not clear on when it will be suspended again. Around, I couldn't tell if my hood was up. And yes, indeed, my hood is up. So I guess I'm not supposed to be that cold. Let's see here. We've got a $10 super chat from Mr. Heath Shelton. Good morning, Walt. Please use this to buy a cup of your preferred beverage to stay warm. Well, thank you so much, Heath. I'll probably be stopping by a Starbucks on the way back to, and maybe a hot chocolate today. And thanks again, Heath. Nova Rain is celebrating month of membership. Hello, Nova. He says, hey, yo, Walt and chat peeps. Got a Spirit aircraft. There you see it. Spirit kind of, don't know what's going to happen to Spirit now that its planned hookup with JetBlue has been quashed. The last I saw that JetBlue and Spirit are appealing the decision which denied those two airlines the merger they had planned. This is Flight 343 going to Cancun in Mexico. It's an Airbus A321. A snappy liftoff.
Line up away 18 left, American 8624. American 34, heavy cross runway 18 left and contact ground 185. Okay, clear cross runway 18 left, 185 and inside, American 34 heavy.
So it's about sunrise time. I don't think we're going to see any sunrise today due to the overcastness of this Sunday morning. Aviation Guy says, long time no see. And we are happy to see you, Aviation Guy. American Flight 1824 is about to take off to San Diego, California. It's an Airbus A321.
American 1824, RNAV to land, runway 18 left 15. RNAV to land, 18 left 15 over American 1824. On DFW American 9700 on a 221.
Here's a super chat from our pal, A Few Trains At. That says, make sure you get yourself a deluxe hot chocolate on the way home, Walt. Thanks for being with us on such a cold day from a windy yet mild UK. Well, thank you, A Few Trains At. I saw, before I signed on, I saw that Jerry on Big Jet TV was broadcasting from another storm at Heathrow. I know they name their storms over there in the UK. Off to sunny San Diego. Hey, we're going to, I think, be able to treat you to a 747 this morning, at least one. Because I see Korean Air Cargo Flight 256 to Anchorage lighting up the radar. That's a 747-8. Don't see it yet. It's just now being pushed back, so... And that was scheduled to go out earlier this morning before we went on. In fact, we've been here before. I think it's usually in the 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. hour where that goes out. We've been able to record it to bring it to you on tape delay, as they used to say, but we'll be able to show you that live today, so that's good. That'll warm the cockles of my heart to see a four-engined Queen of the Skies. Looks like our next flight out will be American Flight 2220, lasting off to Minneapolis, St. Paul. That'll be a 737-800, and right behind it, another the same type of jet going to Kansas City. So this one you see there is going to Minneapolis, St. Paul. Yeah, and it's turning and burning. And yes, I'm going to try to get our ATC going here in a minute or two when we have a short lull. It's all plugged in and everything, but it's a scanner, and it started scanning instead of being locked onto the one frequency that I need. And I didn't have time to futz around with it and figure it out. Well, what do we have just land there? That looks like it was Flight 700 from Houston, Intercontinental George Bush Worldwide Airport. And this is the flight that's going out to Kansas City right there, you see. I guess for you football fans, Kansas City is playing tonight, I believe, or later this afternoon. American football I'm talking about. So good luck to them and whoever their opponent is. I think it's Buffalo. They're playing in Buffalo today? That doesn't sound like fun. Now, I was looking down there to see if I could see a flight that came in last night. An airline we do not see here, Aerolíneas Argentinas, coming in from, I believe it was Rio. Or it may have been Sao Paulo, but I think it was Rio. Yeah, Sao Paulo. And I looked on the Aerolíneas Argentinas website. I didn't see anything that looked like a regularly scheduled flight, so it must have been a charter of some sort, perhaps a soccer team of some repute. I don't know. Arriving now from Denver is this American Airlines Airbus A319. I'm seeing the color temperature change as I pan the camera around. It's like the camera doesn't know. Is this daytime? Is this nighttime? What is this? Channel member Joy Adams favors us with a £7 super chat. Thank you, Joy. I appreciate that. What are we seeing here? We're seeing American 2980. It's off to San Francisco, the city adjacent to the bay, flight 321. If you're just joining us, we are coming to you from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport, celebrating its 50th anniversary this year. And in fact, it was a week ago Saturday was the official 50th anniversary, the first, my mouth isn't working now, anniversary of the first commercial flight. An American Airlines flight, which came in from Little Rock, Arkansas on that date. We've got a Frontier aircraft going out now. It is off to a destination that is unspecified here on Flight Radar 24. We can tell you it's an Airbus A320neo. Despite the low temperature, I don't see any de-icing operations going on. Maybe it's just out of sight, I don't know, but there's another Frontier flight coming in. This one is from Tampa, Florida. It's an Airbus A321. Some sort of kitty cat on the tail there? I can't tell. We have a new subscriber, Astromouse Everywhere. So welcome to you, Astromouse. Sounds like some kind of a superhero. And another new subscriber in Cyrillic, which I cannot pronounce, but welcome to you. That was Virginia the Wolf. So I was wrong there. That wasn't any kind of a feline. That was a canine. So much for my vision. We're going to try to get a peek at the Korean aircraft as it pulls out. Except you can't see it because I'm in the way. So we're going to look down there and see if we can get a look at that. Yes, I was being corrected all the way. Well, I'm looking at a little monitor here. You may be looking at a much larger screen. So I apologize for the misrepresentation of the wolf. My apologies to the wolf. We get a good morning USA from... I can't read that. But we're glad you're here. Sarah, the real deal. Channel member says, nya, 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 nya. Boston Logan International Airport opened in 1923. Okay, so it's an older, more established airport than this one. Channel member Kevin Kelly says, good morning, Walt. Mrs. Runway DFW says, Walt's mouth is freezing. Yes, it is a little bit. Outdoor dude. I would consider myself an outdoor dude right now. Says, good morning, everyone. Sarah speculating that, wow, Lionel Messi is there? Maybe the team came in on that mysterious plane? I don't know. I do not know. I'm just speculating. But why would a plane from Argentina come here? I did look at the FC Dallas website, which is the local professional soccer team, and I didn't see any indication on their site that it's going to be playing any kind of a contest against a team from Argentina. MR Rice, thank you for the sentiment. Good morning, he says. Keep warm. It's hot drink weather today. I rarely get a hot drink. When I go to the Starbucks for refreshment, it's always an iced coffee or an iced Americano. But today, I think it's going to be a hot chocolate. I was hoping to see the Korean Air 747 poke its head out there, but that was not it. Joy apologizes for not being around. Well, that's okay. Well, there it is. Okay. Linda says, good morning, all. Linda Kavinsky, channel member. Look how nice that looks on a nice gray day. The nice thing about having a gray day here in the morning is that we don't have to deal with all the backlighting, so at least what we can see is very evenly lit. So photographically, you get a better view of things. Once again, this is going to Anchorage, Alaska. It had been due to go out at 6:20 a.m., so it's running just a little behind today, but all the better for the viewers of Runway DFW. It's a 10-year-old 747-8 model. And if my hands weren't so frozen, I'd be rapidly typing in and looking up to see what the history of this aircraft was, whether it was always a cargo plane or what. You saw an American 737 turning into the hangar area for some R&R. But don't worry about me, folks. I've got many layers on. See if I can count. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Got a t-shirt, a long sleeve t-shirt, a button-down shirt, then a sweatshirt, a insulated hoodie, and then a trench coat with a lining in it. So many layers, many layers. It's like I'm an onion. That's a majestic aircraft. We were here on Friday to bring you the return of the Airbus A340 aircraft that Lufthansa has switched out to for its flights from Frankfurt. It was running a little bit late. Not as late as it was yesterday. It was about 2 or 3 hours late yesterday. But it has come back, the A340, so we have more 4-engined aircrafts to check out. We won't see the 340 today. Well, we won't see it. It'll be coming in later this afternoon. In fact, I saw on Flight Radar that it had lifted off from Frankfurt earlier, within a couple of hours ago. So it'll be here later this afternoon if you can make your way out to DFW Airport and check it out. That was my head. MRI says, Walt, cover your scanner with a towel. That may warm up the electronics. I don't think it's that. When I was setting things up, I had poked one of the buttons on the front panel, which started it a-scanning. And, I'll get back to it in a minute. We have some very loud loudspeakers here. You can kind of hear the ATC in the background. But I know it's not the same thing as hearing it directly, so I'll investigate that shortly.
Runway 3976, join into final visual 18 right. Runway 3976, tower 18 right, clear land. 18 right, clear land, Runway 3976. American 325, it was Lima cross, runway 18.
It is about to make a right turn here from the pilot's perspective.
American 325 taxi via Foxtrot Alpha, contact ground point 65 on top of South Bridge. Foxtrot Alpha, ground point 65 on top of the bridge, American 325. And American local 121 cross road left in Zulu to make a right turn on Foxtrot Alpha, contact ground point 65.
Got a bit of a breeze going. The airport says 13 miles an hour out of the southeast.
American 397 DFW tower, runway 13 right, clear to land.
The plane is now waiting for the arrival of another aircraft over on runway 18 right. Coming in now.
Air 256, heavy DFW tower traffic on a 5-mile final at Yankee Cross, runway 18 right, to left on Foxtrot, attention, Echo, Whiskey Foxtrot, hold short, runway 18 left. Runway 18 right to left on Echo, Whiskey Foxtrot, boarding to runway left, again to 56. American Local 011, traffic 4 altitude, Blue Cross, runway 18 right, cross, runway 18 left, make a right turn on Foxtrot, Alpha, contact ground point 65 on top of the Alpha Bridge. Alpha cross 18 right, cross 18 left, Foxtrot, Alpha point 65 on the bridge, American Local 011. Blue Street 5494 at Gulf 8, cross, runway 18 left, give way to 1 at Foxtrot, and taxi, Foxtrot, Alpha, contact ground point 65 on top of the Alpha Bridge. Gulf 8, cross 18 left, and Foxtrot, Alpha, 2165, Alpha. Give way to that traffic. Tower Grand 256, confirm, left on Echo. Air 256, do you want the Yankee intersection? Furlong 30, Grand 256. Air 256, heavy the night, affirmative, left turn on Echo, Whiskey Foxtrot, hold short, runway 18 left. Left on Echo, Whiskey Foxtrot, holding to 18 left.
Last I checked, in the 8 o'clock hour here at Runway DFW, we should see both the Emirates and the Qatar 777s coming in from the Middle East.
American 276 at DFW Tower 1 at left on the point. On its way, runway 15.
So this big jet coming up a taxiway betwixt runways 18 right and left to get into position for its eventual takeoff to Anchorage. Our pal A-List Flyer Chris says original cargo versions of the 408-400 and -8 also have different humps versus passenger configurations and versions. Easy tells the upper deck windows and lower. I lost the rest of his message there. But thank you for that insight. A-List Flyer Chris. Jacob Smith says, call me old-fashioned, but that's a gorgeous livery in my opinion. It's certainly a unique color scheme. It's kind of showing its age a little bit when you look up close. Charles Courtwright says that will probably be the last time you see that plane. Is that right? Well, hope not. We love our 747s here at Runway DFW. We don't see as many as some airports see, and we don't see any passenger configurations currently, unless we get a redirect from another airport
American 993 Romeo on nav depart runway 18 left, clear for takeoff.
But how can you not like a 747?
Air shuttle 6669 DFW Tower runway 18 left, line from wait. 1 left, line from wait, air shuttle.
Guy Bowen says, Walt needs a lower viscosity oil for cold weather. Yeah, I guess to put it in automotive terms, I guess I do. Josh Aldrich up there in Oklahoma City says, good morning, Walt. OKC is making big news. They have been bringing the 737 MAX 9s to Oklahoma City Airport for inspections. Well, we certainly hope all those MAX 9s get taken care of in short order.
Good morning, we are approved flying for that. American 831 DFW Tower, runway 18 left, clear to land, approximately 3170 going 747 departure. Inbound flying to American 831.
I think it's time to go to Anchorage.
Air shuttle 6669, contact first. Going to park. American 1969 DFW Tower, runway 18 left, line up and wait, traffic 6 miles, final caution, wait, turbulence for departure 74. 18 left, line up and wait, American 869.
Goodness, as this is taking off, my favorite American Airlines Heritage livery is landing. We may get a glimpse of it here in a moment, but there it is. Beautiful.
American 397 Alpha, cross right left, contact ground point 65 and stop the Alpha Bridge.
You probably are our regular viewers know how I often go on and on about the American Airlines Heritage livery with the aluminum body and the AA on the tail. But yeah, every time I see it, not a very good shot of it, but that's my fave. says, morning, Walt and everyone. Channel member Stephanie Hutchison is celebrating 8 months of membership. Good morning. Hope it's warmer there than in CLT is. Why am I not? Charlotte. Yes. Well, we have ended up or suspended operations on 18 right as far as landings go, apparently, because this plane is coming in on 18 left, which is where you've been seeing planes taking off. So it appears to be time for the morning inspection of 18 right. Just moments from now, we'll be seeing Japan Airlines Flight 12 coming in from Haneda Airport in Tokyo. That's going to be a 777-300ER. Just moments away.
American 831, Redmond, Foxtrot 3, contact down 25.
You're looking at American Airlines Flight 1244. It's going to Denver to 737-800. On a frosty Sunday edition of Runway DFW. And yes, I now do see the ground inspection vehicle team. There you see one of the pickup trucks, which is now taking a close look at runway 18 right. Make sure everything is A-OK. Did I say where this plane is going? It's going to Denver, flight 1244. And so this plane's taking off on 18 left. I'm guessing that Japan, the JAL flight will be coming in on the same runway, so this one's got to get out of the way for it. I didn't really mean to zoom in that close, but the gloved hand sometimes does not have the same finesse of controls that the ungloved hand does.
American 1244, contact question. American 1244.
Jimmy Henry says, good morning, y'all, from Paint Lick, Kentucky, where it's a balmy -3 degrees Fahrenheit. Well, I guess I shouldn't complain then, because look at it, it's a balmy 32 degrees here in North Texas. We're trying to zero in now on Japan Airlines Flight 12 from Tokyo. plane's going to have an extra short jaunt to the loading dock there at Terminal D. Finishing up an 11-hour and 33-minute ride from Haneda Airport. Go JAL, says M.R. Rice. And Josh Aldrich saying, Ohio. JAL, did I pronounce that right? DJ says, curious to know how many small parts are found on runways, rivets, etc. I don't have the answer to that. I think Kevin of Airline Videos Live has a special presentation coming up that he filmed a while back at San Francisco with the ground operations team at SFO. And perhaps in that video we will find out the answer to that. So he did a ride along with that team. I'm sure it was very interesting. But yeah, unlike a lot of planes that have to make a very long journey to the terminal once they've landed, this one just gets a little scoot around and pulls right in.
American 1034, ILS runway 18 left. American 1034, DFW side, runway 18 left, clear to land. Clear to land, runway 18 left, American 1034.
18 left. The runway here on the west side of the airport, still the runway of choice for planes that are landing, such as this one, American Flight 1085. It's 737-800. Coming in from McAllen, Texas. Daryl Ann Monroe says, hey Walt, how are you? Just joined the stream. Have I missed anything special? Well, did get to see a Korean Air 747 cargo plane take off for Anchorage. That was nice to see. But we do have, coming up in this hour, our two Middle Eastern flights arriving from Doha and from Dubai. So that's coming up. In the meantime, let us see, I got something to play here. Let's see. I like this one. You're watching Runway DFW live now on YouTube. There's our sign, which we've hung over the fence here at Founders Plaza. My name is Walt. We've been on the air for about an hour. We started a little late today because I just wasn't working very well as far as cold weather goes. But we're here now, and we should be with you for another 2 hours if we can hold out. Watching planes come and go, having fun here at the big airport. Here on this Sunday, January 21st, 2024. Thanks for watching Runway DFW. It's almost as though I need a jingle or something here to kind of liven things up. Where's my jingles? Here we go.
This is Runway DFW.
On the air in the morning.
Okay. Got my jingles out of the system. My tripod just slipped. So who knows how crooked it's going to be as we watch this American Airlines Flight 1034 coming in from Guadalajara in Mexico. Yes, this tripod's definitely tilted. So I'll have to hang in there with me as I reorient this tripod. Well, I think I got our scanner fixed. I haven't turned it on yet, though. Let's see. Well, we'll see what happens. All right. What do we have here? We've got a Delta plane, which is about to enter your viewing portal. It'll be Flight 1269 off to Salt Lake City, an Airbus A319. Well, it's kind of... stopped just out of our lockdown shot there, but there it is. I think it's waiting now for the arrival of American Airlines 1066 from Mexico City, a 737-800. Once again, we're operating on one runway here on the west side, so this plane's going to take off from the same runway as this plane's coming in on. Not the usual way we do things here at Founders on the west side of the airport, but when you're down to one runway, that's what you got to do. So once that plane exits the runway, the Delta flight to Salt Lake can get going.
Delta 1269, RNAV B part, runway 18 left, clear to take off, traffic now 3 miles, final 3 runway. RNAV B part, 18 left, clear to take off, Delta 1269.
Now there's an American Airlines plane coming in from Querétaro, Mexico, but I can't tell yet if it's cleared to land on 18 right or not. see how overcast it is this morning. Normally, when we aim our camera in this direction, the blazing sun is beaming right into our lanes, but not so much today. Okay, so we're still operating at a 18 left. Here comes the flight from Querétaro. Right behind it will be an American Eagle flight coming in from Chihuahua, Mexico. The wind is picking up a little bit. Which makes it feel extra cold. $182QKFTW says there's one landing on the diagonal, and I see that now. There's on 13 right. Why not pull up our maps? We've got maps. So there you see where we are at the top of the screen, denoted by the Runway DFW logo here at Founders Plaza. We're overlooking runways 18 right and 18 left. 18 right is closed, at least temporarily, for inspections. So all operations on the north-south runway are taking place here on the west side on 18 left. But you can see way over there on the left side of the screen, there's runway 13 right, which is also a plane that just landed there from Albuquerque. But we're not seeing it here because we can't see that runway from our vantage point. And then you can see all the runways over there on the east side of the airport as well. The east side has 3 north-south runways, and in the current configuration they're 17 right, 17 center, and 17 left, but 17 right is still closed for a rebuilding project. I think it's supposed to be reopening in the spring. So that is the overview. We are in South Flow here at the big airport, which means the planes are coming in from the north, taking off to the south. And the plane that's about to land here is... where is this? Coming in from Chihuahua. To number 170.
Runway 18 left, line up and wait. Scout 245 gold.
Brian SFO is waving some hands at me. Hello, Brian. John, I hope you're 32 degrees. Perfect day for the sprinklers to come on, Walt. Oh, my goodness. I didn't even want to think about that. They wouldn't do that to us, would they? Sprinklers, 32 degrees. No. Farida Bet says, hey Walter, Charlene Dawkins, Mrs. Runway DFW, might have been happy to see the 6 to 10 inches of snow in her hometown on Friday. Her hometown being Cleveland, Ohio. So, wow, that's a lot of snow. Let me try to get caught up with the planes here. That American Eagle flight going out to Corpus Christi, I think.
Departure, Sky 245 Bill.
The aircraft, the Embraer 175, which is going to the left of your screen there, will be taking off to Laredo, Texas. American Eagle 3983. And then coming up behind that will be Spirit Flight 268 to Las Vegas, an Airbus A320 Neo. And there that is.
RNAV to Larry. 18 left, clear for takeoff. 3441. Spirit wind 268, DFW tower, runway 18 left, line up and wait.
18 left, line up and wait, Spirit wing 268.
Looks like 18 right is now back in operation, at least as far as I can tell, because the next flight coming in looks like it's positioned to come in on 18 right.
Fairwing 268, RNAV to B Park, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff.
RNAV to B Park, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff, Spirit wing 268.
Envoy 3983, DFW tower, traffic's underway, runway 18 left, line up and wait. Right left, line away, 3983.
So there again is a Spirit aircraft.
Departure day, Envoy 3441.
The future of the airline in somewhat of a question mark right now.
They're still running planes on 1 cigarette. As soon as I got you alive, so I'll give it to you. Tower range 4435, visual right. And port 111, it's not going to be until after this thing, the 830 bank. 2435, DFW tower, 18 right, clear to land. Clear to land, 18 right, 2435. Envoy 3983, RNAV to Laren, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff. RNAV Laren, 18 left, clear for takeoff, 3983. Tower 3271, back to the Echo Alpha, hold short, runway 18 left.
Echo Alpha short 18 left,
Laren 2353, DFW tower, 18 left, line of wait. 18 left, line of wait, American 2353.
So message is coming in from Richard Carlisle, channel member. Says, good morning, Walt and everyone.
Envoy 18 left, American 1828. Envoy 3983, contact departure. Departure good, 3983.
Keith Shelton says it's not at all like JetBlue needs Spirit, but Spirit desperately needs JetBlue. Did you hear how deep a debt Spirit is in? Yeah, we've seen those reports. So good luck to Spirit. Now, I read a report that, Spirit, it's the planes that it has, I guess many of them are leased, if not all of them, would be snapped up by other airlines who need aircraft.
RFP park clear, takeoff 18 left, American 1828.
Coming in from Savannah, Georgia.
Departure, good day, American 23.
American Flight 2435, an Airbus A319. Calais of Melbourne, Australia. Melbourne says, hey Walt, I'm a little depressed. Well, I'm very sorry to hear that, but you know you have a lot of friends here at Runway DFW. We're happy to talk you through it, so hang in there. We'll try to make your day a little brighter, even though it's kind of a gray day here. Richard Carlisle, channel member, says cold morning here in Indiana. Currently 0 degrees, and you can't get much fewer degrees than that, I guess, unless you go into the negative numbers. So stay warm, all of our pals in Indiana. Aviation King says good morning. Good morning to you. Are you any relation to Burger King? That's the question I have. Okay, let's see what's coming in here. Well, it's the Emirates flight from Dubai. It's your 777-300ER. It's blurry right now, but we'll fix that.
1.18 left, American 2720.
It departed Dubai 15 hours and 25 minutes ago. And somewhere behind it, we've got another 777 coming in from Doha, the Qatar Airways jet. Sarah Deal notes, talking about going back to our discussion of Spirit Airlines, that Spirit is $100 millions of dollars in structural debt. So it doesn't sound very promising for Spirit Airlines. Of course, that'll they've got a lot of destinations from here at DFW, Spirit does. So there will be a void if indeed Spirit does go under. Donnie White, channel member, says, good morning, Walt. Just wanted to let you know that the freezing rain and sleet is approaching the Abilene, Texas area. And I guess that means it's on its way to us.
Find a way over 3703. West 3099, taxi via Alpha, hold short, runway 18 right.
Now that was American Flight 2274 arriving from Norfolk, Virginia. American Eagle Flight 3703, just entering your shot from the left there, is on its way to Monterrey, Mexico, in Embraer 175. Carolyn Crowder, who is now a channel member, says she was gifted her membership by Steve Lundaby on the last show. Hopefully he's watching, because I wanted to say thank you very much. Steve has been very generous in gifting memberships to this channel, so I join you in thanking him. Here comes American Flight 782 from Colorado Springs.
20 right, clear to land, hold short, Bravo, American 1561. West 3099, traffic on final, hold short intersection, Alpha, ground, runway 18 right, hold short, runway 18 left.
See the Emirates 777 still making its way to Terminal D.
American 2274, traffic holds in position at Alpha, cross runway 18 left, contact ground point 65 across the Alpha Bridge. West 3099 at Alpha, cross runway left, contact ground point 65 across the Alpha Bridge.
I spy with my little eye a $5 tip that just came in. And did I catch from whence that cometh? Let me double check here for you. Okay, so a CG Plane Spotter, a $5 tip, contribution for Warm Drink Fund. Thanks for what you do, Walt. Thank you very much for that. I am looking forward to a warm drink at some point later this morning.
American 1830 DFW Tower, emergency runway operations, runway 18 left on way.
We've got an Embraer 170 arriving now from... I can't make it out. Let you know in just a minute. Those arriving from Jackson, Mississippi. Okay, headed out is flight to Guadalajara, American flight 1830. That is it there. Got a bunch of planes getting lined up for taking off. We also have American Flight 2029 arriving from El Paso, Texas. I had set up a shot here for you to see and then kind of went away. That was what I was trying to show you. Kind of a combo shot of all the, or some of the flights that are lined up for taking off now. Everybody wants to go at the same time. Like American Flight 448 to Los Angeles. It's an Airbus A321 just passing through the shot there. Skittles has favored us with a $35 tip. Good morning, Walt, mods, and fellow airplane enthusiasts. Thank you for braving the elements to bring us this wonderful coverage, I think is what those last words said before it faded out. Thank you, Skittles. So here's the flight to Los Angeles, which fans of Airline Videos Live will be maybe seeing land later on when Kevin and Rudy take to the airwaves. My mouth is just not operating today. I'm not sure I'll make it till 10 o'clock. We'll see. So the flight to Los Angeles is rolling. Here comes a flight from from Houston Intercontinental George Bush World Global Airport in Houston. And here goes the A321 off to the City of Angels. Now, as here Friday, the temperature was just about the same. It was maybe a couple degrees higher. There was also a wind, but on Friday the sun was shining, and that really kind of made all the difference in the world. As far as outdoor comfort goes. Bill Calton, a channel member, says a good cup of Irish coffee might help. Yeah, Irish coffee doesn't it have isn't that spiked a little bit? I'm not a drinking sort, so I'd have to pass on that. I guess I haven't shown you yet our lone MD-11, which is over there at the UPS facility. Let's take a peek at that while we can. We generally don't see much in the way of action at UPS, at least on Sunday mornings, perhaps later in the day. But yeah, we always like to take a look at the MD-11 while we still can. That's the West Control Tower there in the background.
American 2692, it was right cross the white left, testing the operator, contact down 0.65 across the off bridge. Alrighty, crossing, hey left is operator, American 2692. Frontier flight 2148 Alpha, crossing white left, taxi, exception contact down 0.65 across the off bridge. American flight 2148, cross runway 18, left on top of the bridge, 2165. Dallas 4827, keep it rolling, cross white left and Alpha, contact down 0.65 across the off bridge.
I believe that to be American Flight 2432 to Los Cabos, Mexico. It's an Airbus A321.
American 1281, DFW Tower 18 right, clear to land on short of Bravo and for crossing traffic. Friendly 436, hold short mode at left Yankee. And whoever keyed up that said Yankee Zulu cross don't have that again. I apologize. American 2432, RNAV.
I was looking to see where Qatar Flight 17K is right now. It's running a little late today. It's won't be here for another hour. So we were expecting to see that in the 8 o'clock hour, but it looks like it's pushed back to the 9 o'clock hour.
American 671 without delay, RNAV 2, B park on the white line, clear for takeoff. B park, clear for takeoff, on left American 671. American 1856, American 1856, DFW Tower, only 18 right, clear to land on short track, clear Bravo. Only 18 right, short Bravo. So what did we see there? We saw the flight to Los Cabos
going out, and coming in was American Flight 852 arriving from Denver in Colorado.
1 left line away, American 2357.
Kiwi Whispers ASMR channel member says, hop into the hangar, Walt. They might have the heat on in there. Yeah, I didn't bring the hangar with me today, unfortunately. That would have been a good idea, though. That would have been an excellent idea, actually. It was American Flight 1281 coming to us from Fort Myers in Florida. Got to reconfigure my headphones here.
Clear across 18 left, Echo Whiskey Foxtrot American 1677, hold short 18 on the other side. Cross 18 left on cross 3 off the roof, ground plane lead up to top of the off bridge, American 1281. Okay, cross 20 left of Whiskey, we're west side, American 1281. 1281, contact ground 25 off. Ground 25 off, American at 1281. 425 and off across, another left, contact ground 28 on top of the off bridge.
Okay, I can hear myself a little better now. Let's see here. Guy Bowen says, having more fun than a chipmunk at the nut bin in the grocery store. Well, that's quite a bit of fun. Don't have too much fun out there. I'd like to say thank you to Richard, Mr. Phil 63 says, having more fun than a bad hair day at the game than a bad hair day at the game last night. Okay. Richard Carlisle, a channel member celebrating 2 months of membership. Thanks for the UPS shot. I have worked there 34 years now. Whoa. Congratulations to you. You've seen a lot of changes. Wisconsin Dave, channel member, says thank you, or time to say adios. Got a honey-do list calling my name. Thanks, Walt and crew, for this morning's show. See you on the next one. Thank you, Dave. Robert Brailsford checking in from Somerset in the UK. Good afternoon to you. Look at all those planes. How'd that Alaska Airlines plane sneak in there? That is a 737-900. It is on its way to... Where did it go? Just disappeared from my view screen. Oh, there it is. It's going to Seattle. Flight 543. But it's got to contend with all these other planes looking to take off.
DFW Tower American 574, visual 13 right. Federally at 13 right, American 574.
Arriving from Orlando, Florida, Flight 668 American Airlines and Airbus A321.
Envoy 3778 on that's the Laren, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff. On our Laren, 18 left, clear for takeoff, 3778. Alaska 543, DFW Tower, 18 left, minus weight. Alaska 543, minus weight, 18
My
left.
goodness, the temperature hasn't changed since I got here.
American 1214, taxi out, hold short, 18 right. Yeah, same right. Envoy 3445, traffic 2 out, and listen to you across, 18 right, hold short, runway 18 left.
Runway right, hold short, 18 left on 3.
I do see a large plane headed our way.
Park, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff. Alaska 543, RNAV Park, clear for takeoff, way left.
It's a 777 on its way to Cancun, Mexico.
Envoy 3564, DFW Tower, runway 18 right, clear to land, hold short, taxi, Bravo, crossing traffic.
Looks like it's turning though to go to the east side for takeoff. So we'll have to settle in and watch the Alaska Airlines plane 737-900 going to Seattle. And here it comes.
Envoy 3445, traffic position at Whiskey Kilo, cross runway 18 left, contact ground 0.85. Envoy 3393, traffic 2 out at Whiskey Kilo, cross runway 18 right, and hold short and 18 left. Cross 20 right, Envoy 3350, another way there, carrying a truck 9. American 668 at Alpha, cross 18 left, and contact ground 0.8 on top of the off bridge. American 1214, shots on final, hold short the intersection of Alpha, cross from 18 right, hold short on 18 left.
Pan Am 436 says Venice here. Hello, Walt and everyone. Glad to have you with us.
That's 533,
Guy Bond says Cancun sounds like a warm place. Yeah. It's an American Eagle Embraer 175, flight 3534. Coming to us from Moline, Illinois.
American 2639, DFW Tower, traffic's underway, runway 18 left, final point. 18 left, final point, American 26. American 574, taxi off, hold short, 18 right. Alpha, hold short, 18 right, American 574. Envoy 3564, hold short, for 18 left, deck, off 8. Envoy 3561, contact departure. First, DFW. American 2639, RNAV to Laren, runway
American Flight 817 off to what I'm sure is a chilly Bozeman, Montana.
Are we ready to go? American 1923, line up, white line left.
And we just saw a landing there. American 1369 from Tampa, Florida. Probably not as frosty as Bozeman, Montana.
American 1369, trying to be able to hold short on 18 left. American 1923 on half the departure, 18 left.
Sarah Deal says it's 76 degrees in Cancun. Take me there. Well, they must have some flights from Bastion.
18 left, line up and wait, American 2114.
Well, speaking of warm places, how about Fort Lauderdale? Well, this is American Flight 2558 coming from that Florida destination. It's an Airbus A321.
Envoy 3350 and Envoy 3393, traffic goals in position, both of this kilo cross, runway 18 left, contact ground 185, call time zone. Envoy 3534, it's Golf 8 cross, runway 18 left, contact ground 185 off. Cross 18 left, Golf 8. American 1214 and American...
Off to Hayden, Colorado is that plane we just saw there. Flight 1293, an Airbus A319. Sebastian's Cars, Trucks, Planes, and More just joined the stream. Hello, Sebastian. Guy Bowen says down here in Central Texas is a lot warmer than you guys in the Metroplex. Well, I'm glad to hear you're a little warmer down there, down yonder. You know, if only the wind would stop, that would help a lot. I don't think we're in for that, though. Another American Eagle arrival. Yeah, we can have some operational issues here when it's 100 degrees in the summertime, but I'll trade that for this. That was American Flight 2558, an Airbus A321 arriving from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. We're coming here to you from the frozen tundra of Runway DFW Founders, well, not Founders, of DFW Airport Founders Plaza. 32 degrees, if my calculations are correct, is 0 Celsius. That much I know. Well, Uncle Car Guy, you got your wish there. That was Flight 1508, arriving from Indianapolis. 737-800. We don't often get Indianapolis arrivals over here on the west side.
Traffic. 1 right, 9, short of Bravo with the
We've got Runway Collin County checking in. Says, hello there, Walt. It's been a while since I've been on the stream. Very cold. Burr. I'll second that emotion. Bill Caldum over in Arkansas says, Walt, we're having a heat wave just to the east of you, up to 20 degrees here. Eee. Guy Bowen quips, with all of the American Airlines planes stacked up, one would get the impression they have a headquarters there or something. Guy Bowen notes that the tower is firing off commands like a livestock auctioneer. Yeah, you get that sometimes, and I often wonder, you know, I guess that's a very efficient way of doing things as far as firing off commands and instructions, but I don't know, you got to listen very carefully to hear what's going on. It's American Flight 2044 off to Ontario, California. We have some emergency vehicle activity going on here. An ambulance and a fire truck going out. I think that's an ambulance. Yeah. They don't have their sirens on, but they do have their lights. That was American Eagle Flight 3532 arriving from Bloomington, Illinois, I would suspicion. Do I see a Heritage livery? Yes, I do. That is the Allegheny livery we saw come in earlier this morning. It's got a boopable snoot, as you can see. Turbo 4045 is our newest subscriber. Thank you, Turbo. So this is flight 2673. It's off to Palm Springs. It is the Allegheny Retro livery. It's an Airbus A321-200. And I'm old enough to have flown on Allegheny Airlines, so it has a special place in my heart. Plus that stripe. I love the stripes. Guy Bowen says, Allegheny Air Systems. I remember the commercials on the radio when I was a kid in Indiana. And again, they're going to Palm Springs. That sounds very pleasant. Does it not? Well, there's a lot of people here parked in their cars watching the planes go by.
1677, you told us 14. We're starting engines now. Hold short.
Maybe I should look into remote control cameras.
Hold short, 1 left, American 1677.
Just sit in a nice warm car and point cameras at stuff. I don't think that would work out so well, though. Josh wonders, is that a big plane for Palm Springs? Well, maybe there's a lot of people who are trying to get to a warmer place today. 757 Chip says Agony Airlines. I remember that terminology for some reason. I remember people saying Agony Airlines. I'm not sure why. I remember it was so long ago that I flew on Allegheny Airlines that I seem to recall getting meal service while on a flight of about 2 or 2.5 hours between Indianapolis and the New York metropolitan area. That's how long ago it was. Wow, it's after 9 o'clock already. Well, we're in our final hour of broadcasting, which is probably before I turn into an icicle. I'm satisfied to put my hands in my pockets and just look at this retro livery. Still keeping an eye out for our flight, not our flight, but the flight we've been tracking from Doha, the Qatar Airways plane. See if we can find that.
American 2673.
American Envoy 4112, DFW Tower, number 18, right, clear to land. 1 right, for the line, Envoy, for the line. Air American 1677, we're ready to go in sequence.
So the flight from Doha now scheduled to arrive at 9:45. Qatar Airways Flight 731.
Flight left, line of way, American 2366.
Envoy 3362, hold short for 18 left, 731. Skywest 4943, contact departure.
Over the departure, Skywest 4943.
Channel member Jose Aguilar says, good morning, Walt. Greetings from Houston, Texas. Robbie Batista commenting on the Allegheny livery. Nice retro. Adding, hello, Walt, everyone. Yesterday told Pip from Salt Lake City to come meet Epic Toast Man. Yes, we saw both Pip Hastings and Epic Toast Man were broadcasting live from DFW yesterday. Epic was down there on the south end of 36 right when we were having north flow operations, and Pip was up here at Founders Plaza. So there's lots of DFW coverage yesterday. That was American Flight 4112 arriving from Wichita, Kansas. Or American Eagle Flight 4112, I should say.
Envoy 4168, traffic will hold in position. That's all face off, 718 left, contact ground 185.
What I need to do here is, let's see here. Let's do this. Well, you are watching Runway DFW live and in color from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport in Texas. Walt here with you for another 45 minutes or so, in which we should see the arrival of the flight from Doha before we sign off. And we're glad to have you with us on this chilly Sunday morning. It's Sunday, January 21st, 2024. Thanks for watching Runway DFW. What I should do now is, before I run out of time, is to thank all of our channel members, starting with our channel sponsor, James Webb. So thank you, James, for helping us out here, being such a big booster of Runway DFW over the last year. Appreciate it very much. I want to pay special thanks, you'd think I was drunk, to our Runway DFW quad jet members. This is as of 11 o'clock last night. 757 Chip, who we've seen with us this morning, A-list flyer Chris as well, Beaker and Honeydew, Beve, Cubs, Win, Deborah Klein, Dwayne C., James Webb, Josh Aldrich, Kansas Ave Geek, Lori M., Michelle R.S., Pete Nordine, R. Bauer 25, Raina Taylor, Rodney of Canada, Skittles, who we heard from earlier, and chiming in with a donation, an extra donation for us, and Will Hutchison. Thank you to all of you for being Quadjet members, and now you will see crawling across the bottom of your screen the parade of our Tri-Jet and Twin Jet members, all of whom I value very much, and thank you so much to all of you. Incoming from Las Vegas is American Flight 1780, an Airbus A321. Our next arrival on Runway DFW.
line from wait.
128, 18 left, American, 520.
Skywest 4853, contact departure.
Departure, Skywest 4853.
Salutations to all, says Donnie White. Heath Shelton, channel member, says, hopefully everyone's at least a bit warmer than me this morning. Well, I hope we are. That's Gerard greeting. Pen Huang says, good morning, everyone. Having coffee and watching my favorite airlines, American Airlines. The world's biggest airline. Turbo 4045 says, I'm watching from my car right behind you. Great work. Love the commentary. Thank you to you, Turbo.
All right, Gulf Gate from 18 left, ground.
This flight coming in from Austin, Texas, 737-800, flight 2197. Yes, I envy anybody who's sitting in a car out here today. Javier Castro is a new subscriber to our channel. Here's a look at some of the vehicles parked at DFW Founders Plaza. Watching and enjoying the airplanes go by. Brian SFO giving a shout out to the mods.
Takeoff 18 left, iron half to Larry, American 520.
Thank you, all mods.
London Boy 18 left, American 1876.
I have to say the sky is getting a little brighter right now, although I don't anticipate seeing the sun. The temperature has just stayed like locked in at 32.
American 9791, DFW Tower, runway 18 left, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 18 left, American 9791.
Well,
Switch approach, American 520, good.
kind of clearing out the, oh, what have we here? Look at that, folks. Now, there's our second heritage livery of the morning, and that is my favorite American Airlines look. I was just reading a story about the American liveries, the history of the American liveries, and I think it was Simple Flying. But yeah, that's the look I like. And again, one reason American dismissed that look was because they were getting more planes in that did not have all aluminum skins with the introduction of composites. And so they couldn't really maintain that look. So that's one reason why they went to their new, their current livery. This is the one that immediately preceded it.
Clear for takeoff, 18 left, RNFB Park, American 2665.
This plane is flight 1209. It's going to Albuquerque, New Mexico. And the wind doesn't want my tripod to lock down in one position. Retro AA, says Josh, American classic. I'd like to say thank you to Kay Christensen, channel member for 4 months now. Walt, are you a bit chilly there? It's 28 degrees here in East Texas. And the answer is yes, I am a bit chilly. I could use a bowl of chili right now. And maybe even a vat of chili. Beaker and Honeydew, channel members celebrating our great DFW moderators.
36, 57, 11, 20, 10, 18,
Guy Bone says, retro livery rules. I concur. Pan Am 436 says, I believe what they meant to say is best livery than the new one. Turbo 4045 offering to get a coffee. No, that's not necessary, but thank you very much for the offer. Because by the time you would get it, I'll probably be packing up. So, but I'm doing okay. But thank you very much for that offer. I know I probably sound cold. Can't take my eyes off this plane though. And to think that's all you used to see is those tails of the AA with the eagle betwixt them. That's all you saw lined up here at the airport. Classic. Kay Christensen is a fan. Our friend FTHL Luke up there in Sioux City, Iowa says, chili sounds like a great idea for dinner tonight. Chili and cinnamon rolls. Wow. What a combo. I think this is the last plane left. At least currently to take off.
For now to be parked there, so they got 20 left American, 1209. Over to first day, Envoy 3737.
Good looking plane. American Eagle flight just arriving now from Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Clear cross 18 left, ground this, and up with her.
Flight 3657 and Embraer 175. Did I say American Airlines? American Eagle, of course. But of course. Okay, suggesting that I should stand in the heated hangar. You know, should I click on this? I haven't set this up. I don't know if it's going to work. No, it's not going to work. I'm a giant. See? It spoils the illusion, doesn't it? Oh well. Barry Crowder says, "Good morning, Walt." Hello to you, Barry. Mikdad Dariwala says, or asks, what runway are they using? Well, we went over this earlier. We can do it again. We are here at Founders Plaza, and our location is denoted by the Runway DFW blue logo. We are overlooking runways 18 right and 18 left here at Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. Over on the west side of the airport, we can't see the planes landing on the other side of the airport, the east side, but we can see them kind of gliding in. Now, let's see what we got here. It's a Delta plane. Can I get back to this? There we go. It's a Delta Airbus A319. Arriving from Minneapolis, St. Paul. Flight 1448. What I was trying to show you was with this wide shot, it's actually, the skies are actually brightening a little bit. The sun is trying to peek through. The winds are kind of shifting around a little bit. Let me point over to give you. We're going to be looking to the west now. In just a second. And if I push the right buttons here. There you see the flags. So we're looking to the west. So the winds are kind of shifting around more towards the east-southeast at this time. 13 miles an hour. So the wind is almost, as I look to the west, the wind is almost to my back. Let me see here. Switch back to that camera. I was going to see if I can dredge up the forecast here. Guess we need our forecast music, don't we? Well, here's the Runway DFW weather report. Today, we're going to get up to a high of 35 degrees by 3 p.m. But by that time, there'll be a 20% chance of a wintry mix continuing on into the evening. At 9 p.m., 40% chance of a wintry mix. The temperature is going to stay right around where it is right now, 32 degrees. So So just on the verge of freezing all day. And the wind is going to keep coming from the southeast. So, I don't know. What does that mean? Well, Cammie Hudson, I believe, has become a member. So thank you to Cammie Hudson for being a member of the channel. Beaker and Honeydew says stay warm and safe tonight since we're supposed to be getting some freezing rain here in DFW. Great job as always, Walt. I will be safe at home, I think, by then. I'll be spending some time with my grandson this afternoon, who is 7 years old. I imagine I'll be taking him to some kind of an indoor play facility this afternoon. There's something called, what's it called? Cheeky Monkeys. He likes to go there. This is American Flight 777. Is it a 777? No, it's an Airbus A321. It's going to Las Vegas. But see, it's 777 because it's Las Vegas. You know, 777, slot machines, all that kind of stuff. Got an American Eagle flight coming in from Memphis, Tennessee. Probably see that landing here in a second or two. There it is. Well, we should be about 10 minutes away now from the arrival of the Qatar Airways plane. Wind picking up. Here's an American Airlines plane either coming to the hangar or coming out of the hangar. I couldn't see. Yeah, it just came out of the hangar. It's an Airbus A319. Oh, wind, please stop. David Hanley says, good morning, Walt. Hang in there with that Texas wind. There's a fresh layer of snow today here in Grand Junction, Colorado. A few flights coming into our little airport from DFW today. Yeah, I don't mean to sound like I know that this is not the worst of weather that we get to see here in North Texas. In fact, it's fairly benign most of the time. Well, I don't know about benign, but tolerable, I would say. We're looking over to the east side of the airport as a plane comes in for a landing from Orlando. It's American Flight 2113. You may have seen there in the background a plane which I believe was coming in for a landing at Love Field in Dallas. About 15 miles to the east of us, maybe not even that far. Flight 2978 is what you saw just go through your screen there. It's on its way to Los Angeles. It's an Airbus A321neo. Yeah, get the flight number right there.
Clear for takeoff, 18 left, direct B part, or RNAV B part, American 2415. 2978, go to departure, American 2070,
Sarah Deal checking out, says, bye everyone, thank you Walt, mods and friends. I salute you, Sarah. Thank you so much for your company this morning. And Kay Christensen is favoring us with 5 Trijet membership. So thank you, Kay Christensen. And you will now see the parade of new members. Here's the American Airlines One World livery on the 737-800 going to Vancouver in Canada. Welcome to all of our newest members, thanks to Kate Christensen. And I think as soon as we see the Qatar plane come in, we'll probably be signing off very quickly, giving way to our friends Kevin and Rudy at Airline Videos Live for a full day of their Sunday Spectacular from LAX, where I trust it's much warmer. Although, was there supposed to be some rain in the Southern California forecast? I should check on that.
Yeah, great day, American 1450. American 1337, Jupiter, 18 left, takeoff, RNAV Lawrence. Takeoff, RNAV Lawrence, American 1337.
In Los Angeles, mostly cloudy today, 60, 61 degrees, almost no wind. Oh, they got a Slight chance of rain as it goes into the evening hours. So mostly cloudy today at LAX as it is here. But a little bit more temperate, I would say. What you see there is American Flight 1337. It's going to Montego Bay. There in the Caribbean, and right behind it is American Flight 123 going to Honolulu. That'll be a 787-800. So let's check out the departure of the Montego Bay bound plane. There's the Dreamliner there. Montego Bay, that does sound very nice. All right, here comes the Honolulu-bound plane.
American 1337, have a good morning.
And I do now see the Qatar Flight 731 from Doha. That'll be a 777 about to make its way down here. It's about a minute away. And that'll be our last flight of the morning.
American 123 Heavy Houston down and 1 left to take off RFB Park. RFB Park, clear for takeoff 1 left American.
So once again, this is a 7878 off to Honolulu. Again, that sounds like a nice place to be on a day like this. Should we not all be on that plane? Follow this down the runway a little bit, then we're going to do what they call in the business a swish pan to catch the arrival of the incoming flight from Doha. Okay, aloha to y'all. And here we go with our final flight of the morning on Runway DFW. It's got its 25th anniversary sticker there on the nose. Well, as the great cartoon sailor once said, by the name of Popeye, That's all I can stands. I can't stands no more. Now, I'm not talking about bringing you coverage from Runway DFW, from DFW Airport. I'm talking about me being a little bit chilly, so I think that's going to do it for us this morning. So, all right, thanks once again for watching. Hope you will continue to the end of this broadcast, and we will flip you over to our pals Kevin and Rudy at Airline Videos Live. In the meantime, I would like to say thank you very much once again to Runway DFW sponsor James Webb. Thank you, James, for everything you do for this channel. Much appreciated. We say thank you to Airline Videos Live and Kevin for the use of his Jackery batteries to power this broadcast, and also, of course, to all of the good folks who are the Runway DFW Moderation Federation, hanging out with us this morning, making sure that you have an excellent experience as a viewer. Thank you to all the mods. Okay, that's it. Tally-ho. Hot chocolate on the way. And happy contrails to you. Until we meet again later this week on Runway DFW. Thanks for watching and hanging out with us this morning. Bye, everybody. This one almost slipped by me, a $10 super chat from 757 Chip. Thanks, Walt. I was planning on joining you this morning, but I had a look at the weather and decided to wait another month. Well, thank you for that super chat, Chip, and we'll see you soon on Runway DFW.
Overseas acts and promotional consideration furnished by Pan American World Airways, the world's most experienced airline. Pan Am makes the going great. This is Dick Tufeld speaking.
weight landing call 8, and then ground 85 on the way 13 feet.